Okay, so it's been a while since I've done a video because I'm sure like many of you, it's winter of 2009 right now, and there's so many flus going around, so I'm going to do my best to get through what I'm going to call a backstory video for the Shark 9000 because it's not really going to be what I like to call a thought review. It's more going to be how I got it and why I got it and that kind of thing. So this is the Shark 9000. It's from 1993. I never owned it when I was a kid because by 93 I had unfortunately outgrown toys and G.I. Joe, and that, I had never had the internet or anything, so I had no idea that there were people past the age of, you know, I don't know, let's say 13 or whatever that still collected, or, I didn't know any of that stuff. So I moved on, went to college for a little bit, and anyway, so never had this one. Started collecting again about 10 years ago, so about 2000-ish, and was on eBay and bought some other stuff, but ended up not getting what I was supposed to get because unfortunately, maybe some of you already know about this, but you go on eBay, which at the time there was nothing being really sold in the stores. Plus, anything that was sold in the store, you still wanted to, it got you interested in what might be on eBay. And unfortunately, there's some people out there that, even when it comes to G.I. Joe, they want to make the hobby harder on the rest of us, and they like to rip you off. And I was ripped off by somebody, and still wanted to believe that they were gonna, fulfill their end of the transaction, and that didn't happen. And so I was told to go to his website and pick something out, and I think this was one of the things I picked out, and never got anything, and it never got resolved. But thankfully, there's a lot of people out there that I don't know if the guy's still collecting or not, but there was a lot of people at that time. There weren't many G.I. Joe websites. It was basically through not really chat rooms. I can't remember what they used to call them, but news groups. And thankfully, a lot of us were able to pass on our bad experiences and get him shut down a few times because he'd just keep coming back with a different name on eBay. So I then, went through all that trouble, and I was like, hey, that's not fair. I got ripped off, but I'm still going to try and find this thing because I went through all that trouble to find it, and then I found somebody on eBay that was selling it, and I got it. And so this really came out in 93 again, I think I said that, but it's got a lot of pink on it, and I think that's mostly because of the time era that it came out, because if you're around my age, you probably know about clothing at that time, lots of neon, lots of greens and yellows, and even some clothing line called Hypercolor, and it was basically you would, it's like you, whenever you got warm or you put a warm hand on the shirt or whatever, it would change color. So either Hasbro at the time got a really good deal on a lot of pink plastic, or they were trying to compete with, that, what was popular. And I think if you go through the line, you'll see that they really did do that, in my opinion, quite a bit. When Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were out, they had their mutants, from outer space. You got the neon color here. Can't really think of anything else, but, if you look hard enough or kind of think that way, you'll see that they did quite a bit of things that were popular, coming out with Ninja Force, when maybe that's what they did when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were popular, was they did all this Ninja Force stuff. But anyway, so just a little thought process on this, and I think I should do the rest of the information that I remember or think in an actual video. But just wanted to give, that side of the transaction or story or whatever, so then I don't have a 15-minute video or something, which, if you don't have a big deal YouTube account, you have to pay for anything over 10 minutes. So anyway, there's about a 6-minute video just kind of explaining why and what the Shark 9000 is to me.